Hello there, my lovely darkling. It's your glamour goal guide to ascension back with another video. And today I want to talk about letting go. And especially with my theme of self-forgiveness with my Forgive Thyself Meditation Class coming up on 2/2/2 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. The link is in the description if you'd like to sign up for free. Donations appreciated. We usually think that letting go is within the same vein as forgiving thyself or forgiving yourself, letting yourself off the hook like I talked about in my last video when it comes to this topic. But I also want to talk about the other side of letting go. And once again, it is so much so shedding the burden, shedding the past pain, and shedding the bitterness that you have towards yourself over a certain situation that you may or may not have done, leaving it in the past, accepting it for what it is, making peace with what happened. But letting go is also shedding yourself of all the titles, all the labels, and all the judgments that you put on yourself, whether it comes from your own experiences or what have others have placed on you through our conditioning, through our social conditioning, through our peers, our guardians, our friends, our school systems, anything, the media, advertisements, everything that we've consumed, everything that we have been programmed to believe has made us who we are, not for who we actually are when it comes to our higher self channeling through our vessel, but our earthly version of us. It is giving you the name, giving you your job title, giving you the title of a sister, a brother, giving you the title of a friend, an uncle, an aunt, all those types of things that you put on yourself. I'm lazy, I'm dumb. Whatever that you have consumed from the outside world, the external world, everything that we have been conditioned to believe and programmed to believe, you can't help but to build your identity off of that. And that's what I really want to talk about when it comes to letting go. It is letting go of your old identity. And that comes with so many things, not even with just your titles, but just with your addictions, what things make you feel safe, that make you feel an instant hit of pleasure, things that make you feel like it'll get you out of a bad mood, because once again, we already know life can feel heavy. That's the advantage that we have as humans. We can feel and perceive life in its fullness. Anything on the spectrum. We can feel intense joy and we can feel the exact opposite of that. And we don't even recognize the exact opposite of that in the spirit realm. We're multidimensional and we exist on every dimension, but in the physical dimension, that's where we feel it the most. This is the most dense, heavy, tangible dimension. And we get to experience that in real time. And because of that, there are a lot of things that we do to cope with that sadness, cope with that negativity that is so not natural for us. We can feel that feeling negative, feeling sad, feeling depressed, feeling angry does not feel good. It does not feel normal, natural, or necessary. It doesn't feel like something that we should experience in this lifetime. And we recognize that fact because once again, on other non-physical dimensions, in spirit realms and all other dimensions that we exist on, we don't experience that. We experience instant transmutation, instant manifestation. And love, joy, peace, and calm is all there is. So we really experience that here in its heaviest form. And we're always, as I like to always say, we're always chasing or avoiding a feeling. And when we're hanging on to the things that are not necessary for us, like our titles, once again, our identities, or our bad habits, we're always going to be stuck in a cycle of misery. And of course, letting go of holding on to your past pain, but really what we need to truly let go of is the identity, the version of ourselves that feels like it is necessary, that feels like it can justify, that feels like it desperately needs this hit of a certain substance, of a certain feeling, of a certain belief system or action. Anything can be an addiction. Your food choices, what you watch, your feelings. A lot of us are addicted to rage, addicted to sadness, addicted to misery. And anything, addictions can come in any shape or form that allows us to feel that instant feeling of pleasure or escape or safety from our current situation. But we can't run away from what is happening right now. When we let go of the identity of feeling like life is not worth living, that we're always going to be broke, we're always going to be sad, life cannot get better, we're always going to be stuck here, we're always going to be with this person, we're always going to be at that job, we're always going to be doing this or that. No. Let go of the version of yourself. Let go of that title, that identity, that trait that makes you feel like you need that substance, that feeling, that hit of pleasure to escape from this situation. There's nothing to escape. There is nothing to escape. When we embrace and accept and make peace with the moment, whatever is happening, whether it feels good or bad, we can let go of the belief systems. We can let go of the thought systems. We can let go of the conditioning that we've been experiencing for generations, really. We think it's just this generation that experienced social conditioning. Think again. We are undoing with our shadow work, with our holistic wellness, with our self-mastery, with our ascension process. We are clearing generations backward and forward of all these labels, all these judgments, all this programming, so we can decide who we want to be at every moment. And once again, all of us can allow our higher self to channel through this divine vessel, this healthy, divine, lovely, amazing vessel, this bioelectric magnetic machine that allows us to experience all of life's beauty. We are, with this lifetime, clearing out that old karma, clearing out that old conditioning and programming, so we can be as light as possible, be as less dense as possible, so we can live out what we're supposed to live out in its highest and most divine fashion, without the resistance that is brought upon us with our social conditioning, with holding on to our old belief systems, our old titles, our old identities. So once again, letting go is more than just forgiving yourself, which is so, so important. Once again, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself, forgive them. Understandable if that things can be hard, but watch my last video if you need more assistance on that. But letting go is also ridding yourself of all the judgments, all the labels, all the titles you placed on yourself that keeps you stuck in a cycle of misery. Because when you truly analyze those addictions, those judgments you place on yourself, the pain that you hold onto so dearly, and all that you've been told who you were supposed to be, you'll realize that none of that actually aligns with you. It isn't aligned with the person you want to be or the person you're supposed to be. Because once again, if you were truly channeling your divinity and you were listening to all the intuitive messages that I know you're getting, the illnesses you're getting, divine trying to speak through you, the thought systems you keep that keep spiraling out of control, divine trying to clear them out, the cycles that keep repeating that you can't tell why it's happening, divine trying to tell you to cut it. So when you listen to those intuitive messages and you allow yourself to be guided by that without judgment, without seeing it as good or bad, because at the end of the day, it's trying to reroute you back into alignment, you'll realize, oh, I have some work to do. This doesn't feel like me. Who told me this? Does this sound like me? Is this something that actually feels good to me? Is this actually my truth? And that's what letting go is all about. It's getting you closer and closer to your truth, closer and closer to your peace, closer and closer to your divinity, closer and closer to your dreams. So I urge you to let go of those titles, those belief systems, those addictions, all the things that weigh you down, that don't allow you to raise up into who you're supposed to truly be. And if you need more assistance with that, especially in the vein of forgiving yourself, once again, link is in the description for my Shadow Alchemy Forgive Thyself Meditation Class coming up on Saturday, February 22nd, 2022 at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I am so, so excited for it, and I cannot wait to see you there. So yes, my love, let go. Let go and decide who you want to be. Because as the late and great Dick Gregory always said, and I always love to quote this, program your mind before they program it for you. And that's on that. And now we've reached the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Much love, and until next time, my lovely darkling. Bye-bye.